Hey, welcome everybody to the May Crush Collection. And we're here with our good buddy Trey and his incredible wine cellar. And we thought it's just a great venue to showcase our wines for this month because we've got some big ones. And the first one I want to talk about is the Beau Vigne, we're calling it the Bordeaux Blend. And it's Sauvignon Blanc and Semion, one of my favorite combinations.
This is the common way in Bordeaux. Bordeaux Blancs typically are a combination of Sauvignon Blanc and Semion. Rarely would you find 100% Sauv Blanc. And we know Trey loves Bordeaux, and you were over in Bordeaux about 5 years ago, you said?
Yeah, amazing tour, about 10 days. Got to get all the first grows, a lot of the Sauternes, and just amazing trip of a lifetime.
Yeah.
And this is how they make it over there, don't they? They don't have, do they do 100% Sauv Blanc?
No, I don't think they ever do 100% of just
either.
about anything. There's always a little bit of tweak in there.
Yeah.
But what's great about it over there, your property could border another person's chateau, and your blend will be a little different than theirs. It's competition versus creativity, and that's why they always get such great but versatile results. It's an amazing
Yeah, the
place.
winemakers
Historic
just
too.
battle. They
Yeah.
battle.
It's unbelievable.
all the time.
That's really, really cool.
Semion's this really cool grape, and I don't know if many of you have heard Sauterne, but what they'll do, because of the meeting of the two seas, and it's called du Bois Mar, the meeting of the seas, there's a lot of humidity in the valley. And so the Semion grows, and it'll grow a little bit of like a bacteria, natural bacteria and mold. And we call it botrytis. And in France, they call it noble rot, which I always like that. And it causes a phenomenon in the grape to cause the juice to come out to the skin. And they pick it late, and it's sweet, and that's how you get a Sauterne.
That's a dessert wine.
Yeah.
But in Bordeaux Blancs, they use that Semion in helping create the dry version of a white wine.
Yeah.
They use it, and because that Sauv Blanc, they feel like it's high acid, because in Bordeaux it's cold over there, so a lot of times the acid levels in the Sauv Blanc are really, really high. So by adding that Semion in there, it helps to add some body and not reduce that acidity a little bit.
And you'll notice that with this, there is some more texture.
Yeah.
More on the palate.
Right, so this is coming out of Napa Valley where they're doing that. They're making a Bordeaux style with Sauvignon Blanc and then adding a little of that Semion to add more body and texture to the Sauvignon Blanc.
So you've had the Sauv Blancs that are crispy, really nice. It's my favorite lunch wine, hands down.
Salad wine.
Salad wine. And then you've had the New Zealand that are sort of grassy. What happens, like you're saying, and I love it, and I'm noticing on this, even with the viscosity on the glass, you could see it's just a little bit more body in it.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be a little bit, I mean, you could still have it at lunch, but you can,
Green apples.
Oh yeah. And
pineapple, some beautiful pineapple.
Absolutely, and that Semion can sometimes add a little bit of, nuttiness, maybe a little, I'm trying to think of another word, little nuttiness.
I think for this one, it's going into a little smooth white peach
flavor.
What are you getting on it, Trey?
Kind of a memory guy. First thing I thought of growing up in the Mid-Atlantic years ago, going out fishing or something like that in a stream, I used to pick grapes off of fences and stuff. White grapes are the first thing made me think of, except not as tart. I'm thinking blue cheese, so probably why I'm not a big salad eater, clearly. But the blue cheese, I think apples would go with it, things like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
If you got a sweet tooth person, it may not be sweet enough for them, but with the right stuff, I think I don't think pure dessert wine. I'm thinking, yeah,
a little
I think you
cheesecake.
get this with a meal or cheese, and this would be great. I'm a big seafood eater too, so it screams for scallops, I think. Too.
Ooh, I'm with you on because of that little bit of body that Semion adds in there. It would hold up to the fattiness of the scallop.
It really would.
I think I'm down with that. And what, temperature-wise, you want to serve this cold, but not too cold. You want it to be.
You don't want to ruin the flavor. You don't want to be so tight that you can't taste the softness.
And smell all those aromas.
Yeah.
So probably 50.
We'll start out at 55 maybe and let it go ahead, Is it a porch pounder?
I mean, it could be. This is going to be great in May. It's starting to warm up. You might be hanging out by the pool.
I think it's more for a dinner.
Yeah, or appetizers.
Yeah, bring it in. It'd be a great bottle to serve your guests when they first come over, because that texture and the softness on the palate would give them a chance to open their palate up before you get into the big boys.
Yeah. And like
So-
you said, though, if you're doing like a meal with scallops, this is
That's
gonna.
what I mean.
Yeah, and cheeses.
Take it in off the porch.
If you like cooking dinner, I do a lot. Sometimes there's not a much of wine left over. You had this with scallops as a nat. There's some left over, blue cheese and apples for dessert, even after a big Bordeaux or cab and a
Great.
sous vide steak or something. Get the best of both worlds.
That
I
would be
like
Great stuff.
that.
Really is amazing.
Yeah.
Post dinner with some. I like where he's going with that.
I do too. Let's drink to it.
Well, cheers.
Thanks, Trey.
Okay,
Thanks for your
anytime.
hospitality.
My pleasure. Please enjoy it. You're going to love it.
Mm.